Hi Aries, it's Carol here. I am going to pull a spread for you for the middle of January to the end of January. Now, this is specifically for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Now let's see what we have in store for you guys. I have shuffled and meditated on these cards, and I'm doing 9-card spread, past, present, and future here. And I'm using the Ethereal Visions deck, which I just got over the holidays. They're beautiful cards, in case you guys were curious. Okay. And of course, we will pull clarifiers if we need to. So, wow. In the past Aries, we have the Emperor, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. Feels like you have been pretty much unstoppable in creating like the making things come into fruition that you've been working really hard on, standing in your boss energy, taking your ideas and making them real, and also putting yourself out on a limb there. You may have been the messenger of love or the recipient of love, which is really exciting. In your present here, we have the Two of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Now, to me, this means you are going to be making a decision about this new clear insight that you have, and it will be putting you on this path forward, moving you in a direction of more stability, more grounding, moving on to calmer shores. But there is this just amazing new beginning here that is really being like, you're really motivated and moved to lean into this new idea, just start something new, and like you really do have the vision to bring it into fruition. And obviously in the past you're leaning on your past experiences to say, like, yes, I have done this before. I know my powers, I know my strength, I know that I can do this again. In the near future here, you have the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm just kind of blown away by how beautiful these cards are. Sorry. The High Priestess to me indicates that you are really going to be leaning into your intuition to find out, whether or not something will work that you are thinking of. Eight of Swords indicates that the way that you're thinking about this situation is what will really make or break these plans for you, as to whether or not they will manifest the way that you're hoping they will. And the Queen of Pentacles, to me, she says that it's, you're going to have to be nurturing these new ideas. It's not going to just happen on its own, right? You will need to put the work in and nurture it and help this idea grow, whatever this idea is. I want to pull one clarifier here for the Ace of Swords. I want to know what this new idea is about, like some insight into this exciting new path that you are embarking on, Aries. Just one card, please. One card to clarify the Ace of Swords. Well, you have two cards that flew out, Aries. To clarify the Ace of Swords, we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. Very interesting here. So, Four of Cups to me indicates that you were not happy with what the universe was giving you, so you were going out on your own to create this new, your own endeavors, Aries. And Five of Wands to me means I feel like you were looking at what your competition was doing. This is feeling like very business to me. Looking at what your competition was doing and are thinking, I can do that better. There's something that maybe you see that other people don't see, and that's your competitive edge. So this feels very business related to me. Now, looking back at this overall spread with these two clarifiers, I am feeling like this is a really passionate, new, exciting idea that you have, that you've maybe you've already worked in this industry before, and you are thinking that the experience that you already have, you can bring in with you to make this a reality. And you're having to make a decision about either going after your passionate new beginning or kind of staying the same. It's like in this card you can see how this character, he's looking out over the horizon and he could see it all laid out pretty clearly, like the competition, the coast, like he can see literally everything, right? And moving on here to calmer shores, maybe you're leaving a toxic work environment and you're having like the foresight, the insights, the guidance to know like whatever you were doing before was just not doing it for you. You were just not satisfied with this Four of Cups. And now you're taking all of those insights, everything from the competition, and you're going to be manifesting this new endeavor for you. And, looking toward the future, it seems like it could really work. The only thing you really need to worry about is this Eight of Swords, a feeling of being trapped. Just the way that you're thinking about something. So if you are limiting your beliefs, limiting the way that you are thinking about a particular idea, that is really what could hinder your progress. But the cards are asking you to lean into your intuition, even if you can't see the full way. And it might look different, like in a couple years, but this does feel very pivotal. Even if you can't see the full picture of where this is going, it seems like you are being guided to really like lean into your intuition, know that there is something there, and nurture that idea, and good things will come from that. Okay, so Aries, that was specifically just for mid-January to the end of January. I mean, these outcomes, they can be way past the end of January, but this is really what I think you're starting in this month of January 2026. So that is super exciting, and I am really excited for you. Aries, please let me know if any of this resonated. I always love to hear from you all. And if you want a more in-depth personalized reading, check out my website at carrot.com, and that's carrot with a T, even though I don't say the T. It's carrot.com. Thank you so much for joining me. Wishing you all the best in 2026.